to Der999 Unboxes, the 8Bitdo N30 wireless and NES Classic controller. I'm Der999, to be unboxing another indie controller, or another third-party controller. And today, well, actually, this is a final third-party controller. And today, this is interesting. Pretty much all it is, for $24.99 is the price. You get a wireless version of that with turbo buttons and home button for that. And as you can see, these, I don't think these can be made into X and Y, and also you don't have shoulders for NES. But however, you do have the experience of the NES one, because you can always use these to be unboxed later with that all the way over there, or well, with one of these to be unboxed later. Whether they're you know, modern retro controllers, which are amazing, and you can just use them for wireless, or you can go the original experience like this, where you just use this. Well, I mean, if you want the more pure NES experience with the two horizontal buttons and the square build, there's nothing better than this, or at least so I hope. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And it's wireless, not Bluetooth, so it doesn't have the weaknesses of Bluetooth, as in Bluetooth can be dumb sometimes to disconnect. This cannot, it's wireless. And also wireless might be faster, maybe. However, it's limited to just the NES Classic and Super NES Classic and Wiimotes. But what you're going to do is just D-pad and two buttons. We're going to play NES games, is what you're going to do. So yeah. But anyways, I mean, this is for people who got a NES Classic and one wireless controller and don't want to mess with this nonsense, because you can also use this with a Switch controller. So yeah. And there might be an adapter for this connector to change it to USB. I haven't found it yet. There might be. Hopefully someone can make one. But anyway, so let's unbox this. I kind of did the outro of the video right now. My bad. Oh, this does have a USB cable. Okay, so you can just plug into your computer straight off, eh? Or through the receiver. We'll find out. How much will like Windows 7? I cannot tell you. Okay. Sure. Stand. Okay, what do you call it? A tripod. Different angle. Okay, here we go. Okay. Not nearly like its packaging, but it is $10 to $20 cheaper than the other controller unboxed. Oh, that's it in there. And here we go, the controller. We'll take it out. That way, make it easy. USB, micro USB for charging probably. Instruction manual. Here's the controller. As I suspected, it is heavier than a normal controller. Which you may like, you may not like. Oops. Using my skills of controller knowledge from many years of gaming and loving all sorts of controllers. Now these buttons are actually more sensitive and more clicky. The pad is more stiff, but just barely. These don't quite matter, but they actually do. These are actually more responsive. You got home button, you got turbo. I'm not quite sure what turbo's for, but it's on now. Okay, it's looking for something. But yeah. Now, this came out a couple days ago. Got on Amazon easily. I should be able to. Not really. Well, it came out sometime in August, let's say. But yeah, I like it. It's what I wanted, which is a NES controller, which I always liked the form factor ever since I picked it up for the first time, which was when I got a Classic Edition. However, I always felt like I would like it. The only difference is it's slightly more pro, with these being more responsive, basically less squishy, aka less dense. Also louder. Yeah, this is just a more responsive, faster controller. And then I should be able to just plug it into a computer and use it on USB. Maybe. Oh, this is long. Wait a sec. Don't tell me this is longer than the... Wait, let's see. To be fair, plug it in first. Wrong way. Wrong way. The first way was the right way. One on top. This is not scientific, mind you. This is very not scientific. Yeah, it's actually, well, the USB cable is the USB charging cable is actually longer than the NES Classic's, fourth wire cable. That's funny. That's really funny and sad. Very sad and funny. And then here it is. Okay, yeah, it's strictly for the controller. There's no button, unlike these. Extra one's right there, if you can see it. It's a button in the middle. I like the feeling on this, very slippery. Which jack actually got. And plug it in right there. Let's plug it in too for right now. Slips in nice and easy. Can't slip it out nice and easy. Yes, you can. Oh, yes, you can. It doesn't have the locking nubs. Interesting. Which, of course, this actually is the Wiimote nunchuck plug, also classic controller. So having the little locks actually just help it not just slip out of the controller. Oh yeah, see, wireless. So I'll probably do more NES, and I'll probably do more classic NES videos now that I have this controller. But yeah, they did a good job emulating the original style. The texture is slightly different. It's more smooth. It's like a smooth texture instead of just being flat out smooth. The buttons and D-pad are more responsive. But it's a Nintendo, so it's not that much of a difference. So yeah. Instruction manual. And stairs. Okay, so you can pair it. You're not done if you lose a receiver. Now the thing is, I can tell Korean from Japanese and Chinese easily. Chinese and Japanese are a lot harder. It's funny to think about. I would say Chinese because Japanese stands out instantly to me, and the form is a tiny bit thicker. I think. I could be wrong. I'm used to being able to tell the difference when I can look at all three together. So I think 8Bitdo is Chinese, which would make sense. Because, you know, the Chinese have a thing for making things that are very similar to other people's things. Which is, 8Bitdo does it correctly. It's not that they're ripping off, like they are making it as nostalgia, and they are doing a really good job, so you can really tell that they care. So, yeah. I mean, again, 8Bitdo could be Japanese, but still. Alright, by the way, and not that it truly matters, because there are good and bad companies for American, Japanese, European, and stuff like that. So it doesn't truly matter. But yeah. It's just that, you know, Chinese phone companies kind of made the United States government pretty angry by putting spy stuff in their phones. So, well, in their devices, I should say, not just phones. Or basically, but you know, basically making it so they can easily spy on you. Which you may think, oh, American companies do that too. No, because it's different, because they're probably doing it for the government. Because, you know, communism and all that. Because capitalism doesn't officially exist in China. It's just the government allowing it. But anyway, I do like supporting Chinese, you know, Chinese companies, because you help break the stranglehold of communism when you support Chinese capitalists. But anyway, so yeah, that'll be our first video. Overall, very worth it. We'll see when we get in game how good the connection is. It's wireless, it should be fine. Okay, so I might want to do an NES Classic video soon, and then that's cool. But you know, like 8Bitdo does it with love, whereas a lot of Chinese developers do it for money. But anyway. Alright, so that'll be our first video. Also the market in China is different than in the United States. It's like Japan is different than the United States or Europe. Like, look at Wolf Tank's Chinese server, it's crazy. And it's, you know, it is Wolf Tanks. Officially is the official Wolf Tank server. So just like there's a North American one, a European one, and a Russian one. And I presume a Japanese one too, an Asian one, but yeah. Alright, so yeah, that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching, and I got a second player for my NES Classic that's not one of these. Also a pinning video. Alright, so that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching. And thanks for watching. Do appreciate watching this video, it means a lot to me. Also, not me if you were to subscribe to my Patreon, I've done stuff on my living stuff for more stuff like this. To show it to you and allow me to do more videos, like more NES videos, because I can do it more comfortably and more safely, mind you, instead of having the NES rest on my footrest on my Lazy Boy. It would be safely on the tray. So yeah. Alright, if you get for me Patreon, so if you don't want to, you can just be my watcher, or need you, or just be part of the community, which is amazing on its own. Thank you all for supporting me through the dark times, which are now over officially. I know they're supposed to be over a year ago, or wait, we're in August, we're in September now. So yeah, it's almost a year since I first got it. I don't know why it does that. It was me, maybe just my meanness getting to it. Can't handle my meanness. But anyway, so yeah, maybe so it's getting to a year when I first went offline, and it took me a year to get back to getting to normal. And yeah, I mean, I've been having a headache for the last month or two, maybe 3. But it's almost over now. I'm pretty sure it's just my brain growing, because it does that. I was having pain in, like, right here in my eyes for a couple of months too, but that was my eyes growing to Spartan levels and stuff like that. So yeah, my eyes growing, evolving to Spartan levels, so my brain was doing a similar thing. Or presumably. It's not like, you know how really hard it is to get yourself tested for awesomeness? It's really difficult in America. So yeah. Alright, so there, I have a problem. Oh, you have to have insurance. Look at my insurance, fully cover it, but it's difficult. But anyway. Alright, so anyway, that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching. And I guess this thing was totally worth it. It's totally worth it. At least the unboxing and an overview is worth it. Alright, so that'll be our first video. Thanks for watching, and I guess see you in the skin.